Ladies and gentlemen, the American cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Well, we all know what the number one story is. It's the Trump assassination attempt. And I've got a lot of subcategories to talk about the assassination attempt, and that's where I'm going to focus on is all the subcategories I'm going to cover. First, Trump's interview. Trump's post-assassination attempt interview, he talked about it's either luck or God that saved him. And just like I was thinking, and everybody else was thinking, how close he came to having his head exploded on national television. I mean, and how that would have changed everything is just truly, truly amazing. He also says he's going to do a different type of RNC speech. Just did a Facebook Live on this. I hope he's doesn't go too far, because he tried this after he got elected in 2016, and it didn't do him any good. These are rattlesnakes. These are reptiles on the other side. He can reach out with the olive branch, but I'm telling you, it doesn't work. Now, it might work with average Jane and Joe's Americans, but not with the political gangsters. Corey Caparati is the retired firefighter who lost his life taking a bullet. By the way, I got a prediction. I predict Trump goes to his funeral. The GoFundMe page was now at $2.4 million raised. So obviously his family's going to be taken care of financially. Eyewitness. You know, this is the most extraordinary thing where you have an eyewitness who's saying they were yelling about this shooter getting up on the roof. Apparently, there's a story out there that a police officer confronted the guy and he pointed his gun at him, so the cop let him go. What? You pointed a gun at the cop? Why didn't the cop shoot the guy? I mean, I started thinking about that cop that didn't go in that Florida school that day, or the cops that didn't go into that school down in Texas. Thomas Crooks. Well, apparently he wasn't a good enough shot to make his rifle team, but folks, that wasn't a bad shot that he had. He missed. He got the president's ear, but it sounds like to me he had to beat on him. But this guy apparently contributed to a woke organization. He was a registered Republican, doesn't mean anything. 20 years old. And not only that, they have found bombing stuff. It'll be interesting to see what else unfolds. Now, the Secret Service. I did a Facebook Live about this. You cannot explain or justify how that guy, Crooks, gets on that roof that close to the president, line of sight. It makes no sense. And the thing that really blows me away is he's up on the roof and they don't do anything, but then they shoot him right away. So, I mean, it's like, well, did you know he was there? If you knew he was there, what did you do? I heard a story, maybe it's a rumor, stuff flies around, that he wasn't given authorization to shoot the guy. What? If that's true. But it is just insanity. The whole thing makes no sense. And you wonder why there's conspiracy theorists? It's hard to believe that you can't think something else is up, that it would allow that guy to be on that roof, take a shot at the president. Freedom Fest, want to promote it. Freedom Fest is still on. And I was blown away by even my friends that were wimpy say, well, what about security? Are you kidding me? I said, you don't know MAGA very well. Look what Trump said, fight, fight, fight. That iconic photo that we now have. World leaders are all weighing in. It's all for Trump. Republican convention starts tonight. Trump's apparently going to rewrite his speech, but the Republican convention is going to go on for 4 days in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can't make it up. Wisconsin and Milwaukee is where TR got a bullet in the chest, saved by a speech, and he delivered his speech for about an hour as a candidate for the Bull Moose Party in 1912. Joe Biden gave an address at the Oval Office talking about unity. He had no other move but to say unity after last week calling for a bullseye on Donald Trump. The election is over. What's really wild about this is there will now be no more calls for Biden to drop out, because anybody with a lick of sense now knows that Donald Trump surviving an assassination attempt makes him a martyr, and it seals the deal. And there is absolutely no question that Donald Trump is going to win this thing, barring something really, really crazy. So the good news is for Joe Biden is they're going to just let him go now. So that noise all stops. Elon Musk came out and supported Donald Trump, apparently made a big donation. So did Bill Ackman. But you know what cracks me up? These people, yeah, it's easy to endorse Donald Trump, and I like Musk, but it's easy to endorse Donald Trump now when you know he's going to win. Of course, I know Trump's like, bring it all on. We want everybody. And again, they found bomb materials. It'll be interesting to see what his plans were. And Meta apparently said, no more restrictions on Trump's account. Really? We'll see about that. And guess what? The Biden administration, oh, that's so awful, that's so awful, that's so awful. Maybe when Trump gets reelected, we can go back to the America that we once were before all this woke, crazy crap. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be an unctuous, unwashed strumpet. Your Shakespeare insult of the day. Be an oracle. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.